If you're watching this video, it means that you are still struggling, trying to figure out how do I get the weight off and keep it off permanently. Now, as somebody who was in your shoes for over 15 years and tried every diet under the sun, every product under the sun, only to lose and regain the weight every single time, let me share with you the 2 secrets to permanent weight loss. And these are the same 2 secrets that I have shared with over 1,000 women to help them lose the weight permanently and finally have peace with food. So here they are. The good news is both of these secrets have nothing to do with any products or supplements or pills or injections or magic potions. There is not a single product that you need to use for the rest of your life. Both of these secrets to permanent weight loss are all about answers within you. So the first thing we need to do is we need to figure out what's the correct strategy for your unique body at this stage of your life, because even what worked in your 20s is not going to work in your 30s, 40s, or 50s because your body is always changing. So the first thing that you need is genetic testing. This allows you to understand how to work with your body instead of trying to force it to do something generic that's not right for it. So if all anybody's ever asked you over the years is how old are you, what gender are you, how tall are you, and how much do you weigh, that is not enough information to be then giving you advice on how to eat. There are thousands of bits of information that we need to gather to get a clear understanding of where your body is at and what it needs right now, not in terms of even just calories, but in terms of the micronutrients your body's lacking and needing in order to balance out your hormones and so that you can finally actually feel satisfied. So that's the first secret, learning how to work with your unique body by doing the genetic testing that's available to you from home, from the comfort of your home, just with a laptop and a soft measuring tape. Now, the second answer to permanent weight loss, once we figured out the correct strategy, is also within you, because even if we know the exact right strategy, we still know that 90% of people are not going to implement it because they're going to keep falling into patterns of self-sabotage. And so the second answer, the second secret to permanent weight loss is starting to identify which emotions actually trigger you to eat when you're not actually hungry. Now, this could be anger, it could be sadness, it could be overwhelm, it could be loneliness, it could even be something as simple as boredom. But starting to think about what you're thinking about and recognize the impact of your thoughts on your emotions and how those emotions then trigger you into patterns of eating when you're not physically hungry, as though you're trying to satisfy an emotional hunger instead of a physical hunger, that is the first key. Once we start to identify what emotions are triggering you to turn towards food for comfort, we can then start to figure out, well, what's the cause of this emotion and work things in terms of resolving them at the very root cause. And then what clients find is the need to binge just goes away. Rather than trying to avoid binging, the need itself disappears. So those are the 2 secrets to permanent weight loss. The first one is understanding how to work with your unique body at this stage of your life. And the second one is self-love, understanding what emotions trigger you to turn to food for comfort and figuring out how do I actually emotionally self-soothe and actually take care of myself instead of numbing and suppressing my emotions with food. And those 2 secrets together will ensure that you lose the weight and 2, never regain it again.